He didn't stay to have his photographs taken. Hello, Poppy. Oh, thanks so much. Everything, eh?
It's a pleasure. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. She's got stuff. I've got everything.
Val? Doesn't it look good, eh? Thanks. And that's on.
Sorry? No, it's okay. I just want to get out there before Miss Balmoral sees.
Who's that? You've heard of it? This is Cole. Cole, yeah.
No, I'm not used to that.
Or is it love one? That's beautiful. It's really lovely. Oh, lovely. Oh, sorry. Now,
No, you don't have one of those yet. This is not far from it.
All the dog on the sale, sit.
They have long time. See, the best go first, eh? Cheers. This is mine. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Playing and making friends. Neil, and Neil has been a very, very dear friend. Those who know Neil know that he's one of those rare, rare people who always has something good to say about people. He's one of those generous people to a fault. Neil is a giver until his hands are raw. And today I'm especially happy, and my wife, I'm sure you all are, that he's married his best friend. And it's a really special occasion to me. We never thought he would do it. When we caught him the other side of the ladies this morning, we had to hot time and bring him back. He didn't think he was going to do it. But I'd just like to propose a toast to Neil, and especially to Neil and Val.
Oh, they are jolly good fellows, they are jolly good fellows, they are jolly good fellows, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, and so say all of us, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, and so say all of us. Bip, hooray! Bip, hooray! Bip, hooray! Neil and Val.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to say a few words. I don't know whether this is because of my age, because of my position in relation to Val and her work, or because Val and I have known each other and we're not going to mention years now because we're going to know both of us. So we've known each other a long time. We haven't exactly been the closest of friends, but you know how colleagues are, we come and go and everything like it. It was rather a shock a couple of about 14 years ago when she walked into my office to come and work under me, but anyway. We at work have seen Val come and go, we've seen no embarrassment, two disasters, one near disaster, much against the advice of friends and neighbours. But anyway, but we have seen a remarkable change in her there now that when she met Neil, she seemed to be a different girl and everything like this. sure that she, at last she's now made the right choice. Ladies and gentlemen, in closing, I just want to say there's one little thing that we must never forget here. And Val and Neil start off together now. There's a little fella. There's a little fella that suddenly gets something that he's never really had. And Neil, all I can do is say to you, please remember the little fella. Don't forget the father's job to supply the pocket money. I wish you both well.
Thanks very much. A few words about the days when Neil spent originally at the Cockney Pride. For those who were there, you might remember some of these things. I think in a way, it was when most of us first met Neil, and I think when Neil really started and became what he is today. About 7 years ago, I walked into the...
Even telling you what to say.
7 years ago, I walked in the capacity pack room at the Beach Hotel and met a man who had the ability to captivate an audience and hold them under a mystic spell. That person, young Neil over here, I never before, never will, I don't think, experience what I felt for those years at the Cockney Pride. We made friends and we drank quite a lot. We cried a lot and we drank a lot. We hugged a lot of people and we drank a lot. We sang a lot of songs that have never been sung like again. Hopefully never will. We even formed our own little band. It's called Rob and the Bobettes. Some of you might remember. And we forgot a lot of those songs that we used to sing then. We made Neil's first live video. I don't think very many of us will forget it. There was wife swapping, drinking, and it seemed to be almost as important as trying to remember what the words of the song were. A lot of people, sorry, lost where I was. And that we were, I hope it's the right one. It's the right one. Every Thursday at the Cockney Pride, we knew that it was a chance to drink as, it was the yard of ale, or commonly known amongst the tech people as drink as much as you can, then go to the toilets and spew it all up. But it was one of our favourite nights, and it was also Flo's favourite night. Unfortunately, Flo wasn't here, but it was one of Flo's favourite nights because, as most of you know Flo, she loved the tech students. It was her favourite crowd. And Thursday night she especially liked because it was her chance to swear and abuse us as much as possible because she knew we would be too drunk to remember it in the morning. As you look back at all of this, you say to yourself, what were those days all about? It's easy. It's all about a group of people who had a place to go to and had someone to go to and grow up. That's exactly what we did. And I think for Neil, as was for many of us, Neil was a father that a lot of people on the Technicon didn't really have. Neil was a person you could always go to and talk your mind with, whether you were drunk or not drunk. It really didn't matter, because for a lot of the tech people, they didn't have parents here. Their parents were in Rhodesia or Zimbabwe or scattered around the country. It was a chance for us as tech students to go along and let our hair down. I think as much as it was a growing up experience for all of us, I think it was a growing up experience for Neil as well. Neil is one of the few people left, excuse my French, who actually gives a damn. He gives of himself unconditionally. He's always there when you need him. He's prepared to lend and listening here and give a helping word. Neil, for many of us, the old pride presents the past. You were that light at the end of the tunnel. And as most of us have grown up, they've never forgotten the times we spent together. And never will. And it's some never happen again, but the memories will last a lifetime. And in a word that a lot of us will remember, we had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun.
But the wine and the song, like the seasons, aren't all gone. Neil and Val, on this special day, it's the first day of the rest of your lives, and I'd just like to leave a little card which my wife and I received on our wedding. It's about love. It says, love puts the music and laughter, the beauty and song, the warmth in the shoulder, the gentle and strong. Love puts the magic in memories, the sunshine and skies, the gladness in giving, the starlight in eyes. Love puts the fun in together, the sad in apart, the hope in tomorrow, and the joy in the heart. For myself and all the old Pride people, we wish you and Val all the very, very best for the future. Thanks very much. Last but not least, I'd like to call on Rob Jack, Neil's best man.
In the bar there, I was working up there, and I sat in the bar in the corner for about 3 nights, and one night Neil came up to me and he said, "Jai, what you doing?" I said, "No, just come down to listen to your music, it's quite nice." And we struck up a friendship there, and it carried on and on. And then I met Valerie. She came up to the Berg. Neil was depressed, as usual.
Yes.
Neurotic. And when Valerie was up there, his life brightened up. And he was a changed man until she left again. And then Stuart as well made a very, very big impression on Neil. All he could talk about was Stuart. I actually wondered who he was after, Stuart or Valerie. And that friendship that we have and we've got, and the love that Neil has given out to others than he hasn't had himself, he's got it now, and he deserves all the love that he can give. And I've got a few telegrams here. Start off with a serious one. Congratulations on your wedding day. Sorry we cannot be there. Love, Joe and Dee.
Oh,
And then Neil and Valerie, best wishes, and the fields of Athenry are waiting for you. Love, Gillian. And then an Irish blessing. May you live as long as you want and never want as long as you live.
That's one for the books.
And then this is for you. May the roof of your house never fall in and those beneath it never fall out. Neil and Valerie, may you have many, many happy moments, and may the rest of your life be wonderful.